Yes, opinions in skateboarding. Of course you can have an opinion. No one will hate you for your opinion. I mean, after all, this is skateboarding. It's free. Oh look, there goes a skateboarder now. Mr. Skateboarder, who do you think is the best skater? Me? Well, I quite like Nigel Houston. I think he's really cool and has a great... That will be enough, sir. No more talking. I'll take it from here. I think skateboarding is the only thing that you can talk about and you have to cognitively think somebody's going to disagree with what I'm saying. But man, when it comes to calling skateboarding a sport, there are swaths of people that will disagree with you. I mean, I run a channel where my main goal is to uplift people, and I still have people asking for IRL clips. Look, this is not a gifted hater situation. I can give you advice, but no way am I gonna pop out and be doing a switch heel right off the bat. You are not gonna see that from me. I mean, you can call me a pro skater, but it's just because I ride skateboards and I work a 9 to 5. Back to the topic. So we've got skateboarding as an art and skateboarding as a sport. We're gonna kind of go into a couple of reasons for both sides, and we're gonna let you, the viewer, decide what you think it is. Because if I stand up here and decide what it is, guess what'll happen? So to even start talking about this topic, we have to go back to the beginning, to when skateboarding started. Back in the 1950s, skateboarding was just a way for surfers to get out and surf waves when the waves were flat. But it didn't just stay as a surfing alternative, it evolved into something more, into its own sport. See, I thought it was just that simple as well. See, it's easy to say that, but skateboarding is so much more deeper than that, isn't it? If we go back in history, many times skateboarders were portrayed as outcasts, rebels, even outright criminals. I mean, there was legislation put into place in some countries directly against skateboarders. I mean, do you go to a basketball park or a baseball park or a soccer park and see metal blocks blocking you from playing that sport? Do you see direct movement to stop the player from playing that game or participating in that sport? But we see skate stoppers in the city. Back in 1998, Nike had the same idea. Wanting to put themselves in the forefront of skateboarding as its next major player, they released a series of ads addressing this same exact sentiment. So that's my first question to you. If you think skateboarding is a sport, what sport has had the world treat its athletes like criminals? I mean, what sport isn't even in the Olympics? 2020, man, what a crazy year. I mean, if I think back, there was something called COVID that just started back then. I mean, we were watching Tiger King on Netflix. That's how bored we were. And out of nowhere, the Olympics announces that skateboarding will make its debut in Tokyo 2020. I mean, what is a sport if it's not in the Olympics? Surely now, every skateboarder will be okay with corporate sponsorships. I mean, this is literally the biggest competition in the world. Not to mention, they got the format right. They have a park and they have a street competition. I mean, surely skateboarding's on board with this. Every kid around the globe will get to experience skateboarding right on their TV. You don't see graffiti on the Olympics. You don't see speed painting as a sport on the Olympics. So how can an art be in the Olympics? And art hasn't been in the Olympics since 1952. See, if we go back to the first 4 decades of competition, the Olympics gave out medals for painting, sculpture, architecture, literature, and music, all alongside the athletic competitions that it had. So I challenge you to a thought experiment. Is skateboarding in the Olympics as a sport, or has the Olympics brought back its first art competition? See, it's super hard to narrow skateboarding into one simple facet, and maybe that is the essence of skateboarding, that it can't be tied down to one definition. Maybe it is a sport, maybe it is an art, maybe it's both. I mean, pro skaters get paid, but some skaters don't skate in competitions, some do it for fun, some do it for the love of the sport and will never accept compensation. Skateboarding is a free-flowing entity, and the definition resides within the individual. So for me, skateboarding is a lifestyle. It's something that you wake up and it's on your mind. It's something that ingrains itself into your psyche. I guarantee you can ask any skateboarder. They will tell you skateboarding has taught them things about life, how to not give up in the face of adversity. And I don't think a sport or an art can be so deep, can stay with you for so long. So it's up to you guys. What do you think skateboarding is for you? Down in the comments, let me know how you feel about it. Do you think it's a sport? Do you think it's an art? Or do you think it's something deeper? Thanks for watching.